What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, and today we're going to talk about Robbie Ray in my favorite shirt of all. Yes, it's Joey Ohtani. He's the best. So Mr. Hot Pants over here has been having a AL Cy Young worthy season. He is my vote currently with an ERA under 280, the second most innings in the majors right now. I'll tell you who it has the most at the end of the video. But he just dominated yesterday. He set the all-time record for K per 9 in a season right now, 11.2. Actually, for a career, rather, I should say, over 1,000 innings. And we're going to watch it yesterday to see how he struck out the side in the fourth inning. Look, we did Kyle Hendricks yesterday. It was a disaster. I wanted something that was just pure dominance to really enjoy the beauty of pitching. So what Ray has done this year to be different is he's throwing four-seamers in the zone with confidence. Tons of strikes. We're talking about the upper third of the zone, a lot over here. And then sets it up with sliders down here. But this fastball is just so good. And in the past, he's nibbled around the zone and been chaotic and stuff and gotten more walks because of that. And he finally realized, no, if I just throw strikes all the time, I will have more success. And that's pretty much what he's done. So we're going to watch it here. This is Trey Mancini. First pitch coming. And look at that. And if you can throw a first pitch curveball like that or a slider, it's free real estate. You know this. I want to say that's a slider. He does have a curveball and slider. They're very close in velocity. But I do want to say the curveball is closer to 79 or something like that. That's a first pitch strike, and it's just beautiful. So now you got to think fastball's coming. And it is not. That looks like a changeup, or what is that? That is actually incredibly shocking to me. Yeah, a changeup. He doesn't really throw a changeup at all. Wow. I guess you got a free strike, and Mancini's just going, what on earth? Because, of course, that started inside a bit. Keep in mind, the camera angle's weird, but changeups always have a little bit of that tail going back arm side. And that landed, right here. You never get that call. That's weird. Mancini's like, what's going on? All right, go fastball up now, and you got him. He tried to throw a slider down and in. Didn't work. And I think it was, by the way, a curveball first pitch at 81. That was a slider then, of course, at 88. And look at that, another slider. And what's crazy is how I led with this was that Robbie Ray, oh yeah, he's throwing a ton of fastballs now. He's throwing, well over 50% of them. And he don't throw a single one against Trey Mancini, right? We saw the first pitch curveball, free real estate, a changeup out of nowhere for a strike. So I guess that's free real estate too, because he did throw it in the zone. A slider that Mancini was able to resist. And I thought, okay, look, three secondary pitches. He's going to throw a high heater now. I'm going to get this. And he could not hold up on this. This is a really great slider. I missed starts coming down here. And then, nope. Done. That's filth. Absolute filth. And we're going to see now probably, I would imagine, he's going to attack Santander with a fastball. 91. It looks like he slipped. I'm just going to kind of ignore that one. That's more of the fastball we know. And now he's, okay, so Ray in the last two pitches, I'm a little annoyed that he threw the same mistake twice. But he isn't essentially turning his back foot, his whole body quick enough, so he's opening up a little too quickly, and it's just the timing's a little bit off, so the front part is open, and that means essentially on release, his arm hasn't caught up fully, and that's why it's going up and away arm side. And there you go. That's a better fastball. He's trying to get this inside. He's still opening, he still isn't quite nailing that command, but hey, there is an out, and that works. That works. So we have two outs. I'm probably going to do another one here because I want you guys to see like a full-on just demolition of an inning. I think like it's a fun one. Maybe not. We'll see. There's a beautiful slider. Oh, gorgeous. And this is the bottom of the zone too. So you have the first pitch, right? That was you had the foul ball, 89. That's another slider here, and you do it again at the bottom of the zone. Just, like that's two straight really, really well-executed sliders. Those will be strikes pretty much every time. You could say, Nick, this is actually kind of the danger zone of where the barrel can get down. Yeah, but this is, I would say more so a little bit up here. It's just, that's a strike, and you don't know if you want to swing or not. It's really, really hard to hit. Now you have 0-2. You kind of want to go back down again here. You can also elevate a fastball, but he also hasn't had his fastball command. And that's excellent. Gorgeous. Look, that's a pretty much, it's on Severino not to swing, right? Last two pitches he swung, right? He's showcasing that he's willing to swing on it. So you keep throwing that slider until he says, look, I'm not going to swing. I'd be really tempted to throw a fourth one, though, as if Severino on that one pitch said, no, he's going to throw me another slider here, and then I'm going to earn the fastball. I kind of wish Ray throws it again. That'd be so good. Call his bluff. Oh, he did, but Severino, yeah, it was too bad. It was a bad one. So throw a fastball now. No, he threw another slider. He is insistent on it, and Severino's fighting it. There it is. There's 95 and ate him up. And the thing is, this you're not really going to get a whiff on as much, because when you think about the travel of the bat, it's going to get the handle a ton really soon, really quickly. But if you wait a little bit longer, then the bat is going to move out of the way almost of this one. Now you kind of want it here or there if you really want to whiff. But this is going too far into the handle. That's pretty much, yeah. Actually, I take back the stuff about the bat travel. Pretty much the handle is going to be existing at this spot, so it's really hard to get a whiff there. You want it like a little bit more over there. He tried to go with the curveball there. Nope. Good take from Severino. Another slider. I mean, I think Severino's showing that you're not going to beat me with a slider here. And that's fine. That's okay, right? Ray has a lot of good options. I think, honestly, a fastball up is going to demolish him at this point. You could throw a changeup if you want, but I don't really want to do that full count. Yeah, Severino really is nailing this down. And I would just do fastball up at this point. And there's another slider, and finally gets the ground out on it. So that works. That's good. I want to watch it one more inning here. I just want to watch more of Robbie Ray as much as I can. We're gonna go to let's go to the third inning. Why not? Third inning. We got 14 pitches quickly here. So he's trying to get free real estate. He got it with the first pitch slider. Oh, my bad. There we go. Fastball coming back. Yeah, he's trying. Well, actually, he goes back to the slider. You can see he's throwing tons of sliders in this one. There's a beautiful pitch. That's 94 up and in. Oh, see, that would have gotten a whiff before to Severino, but because it was too far in, I think it should pretty much just like magnetize the handle. Now at 1-2, and you see that whiff, you want to do it again. Or do a really good slider down in, and then he has nothing to do with it. I mean, you can see Ray is really peppering that down and in. It's just so you don't know what to do. It's so hard to handle that. Is that going to be strike? Is it not? Is it the fastball? It's really hard to stay in and come around that pitch. 'Cause that's what you want to do as a batter. You're not trying to like push it out normally. You're trying to wrap the bat around the slider so that as it comes farther in, you're actually getting a better angle on it towards left. Think of Rajay Davis actually against that fastball from Chapman. He tries to get around it. Back in 2016. Same kind of idea with the slider too, because it's moving in towards you. And it's just so hard to do it. It's so difficult. I mean, let's be honest. The real reason that Robbie Ray is having success, by the way, this is 95-mile-per-hour fastball, and this is kind of what I'm getting at of, like, just throw the fastball over the plate. They will not destroy it. Don't worry. This is great. I'm fine with it with Ray's fastball. But the real reason he's having success, it's all about the lip juggle. You just the blowing of the lips. I don't know, whatever that is. That's clearly what it is. You gotta be calm. You gotta breathe on the mound. That's a bad fastball. And I will say, he hasn't quite had as good fastball command as we've seen so far. Slide, that's a waste. Throw a good heater. Wow. The amount of drop on that one was ridiculous. And this is a 2-1 count. Where Gutierrez is like, all right, he's going to give me a good fastball at this point. And look at this. Out of the hand. This is still, like, on this plane going here. And then it just isn't so late. Wow. So much filth. 2-2 fastball been in. Yep. Oh, that's a bad. That's frustrating. I mean, yeah, I'm saying throwing the ball in the middle of the plate, but not 2-2. Not here. Like, throw it here or, like, up there. You gave him something good to hit there. That's on you, Ray. Oh, cool. Let's look at a bad camera angle. Looks like a fastball they tugged too high up. All right. I mean, that's a strike. That's all I really care about with that one. You got a strike over the plate. That's pretty much free velocity, even better because you got an out with it. breaking balls are good, especially if you have a good one like Ray. But really, throw lots of secondary pitches for strikes. It's the way to be. Really good down and in slider there. It's just impossible for righties to handle. Oh, Mountcastle, what are you swinging at? Just it's hard to say no. We actually really haven't seen Ray elevate too much in this. And honestly, you see that, you're doing it again. Nope. Instead, you get a slider down in it. And I will say, 0-2, this is pretty dang good. This is really, really, really good. I do think that you would have had him on a fastball up for a strikeout, and you wouldn't have had to made a play on it. But, I mean, I think you guys can see when Ray has his slider working, you know, when this wonderful mug of a person has his slider working like that, and then also a fastball that is hard for guys to actually barrel up and do damage against. That's what makes Robbie Ray different this year than others. He's throwing so many strikes. Those sliders, yeah, sure, he had a couple waste ones, but he had those locations down pat. And yeah, there were some fastballs that weren't good, but he's also throwing, you know, in the zone when he needs to. And yeah, Robbie Ray is killing it. He deserves a Cy Young if the season ended today. Hopefully he carries it through September, and he's going to get paid this offseason. Congrats for him. It's not easy to do that. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's pitcher video breakdown. As always, you can watch these live on Twitch, twitch.tv/pitcherlist every single weekday morning from 9 to 11 a.m. You should be there. Come hang out, ask all the questions you have. But anyway, that's going to do it. So as always, may your BABIPs be low and your strikeouts high.